Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Come on in. Don't hide in the bushes. Come on in and say hello. Grab you some popcorn, some Coke, some whatever you want, and come in and say hello, hello. I'm glad you're here. Whoever you are. Welcome. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day, a beautiful evening, a beautiful night, wherever you are. Hey, Millie. Hello, Millie. There's my Millie. How are you doing today, Millie? And how's your daughter doing? I've been thinking about you and thinking about her. I hope everything's going good. And I hope wherever you are, you're snug and warm. I tell you, today it was hot here. Like it was real hot. Good. I'm glad she's doing better. That's always a plus. Always a plus. I hate to hear anybody being sick and miserable. That's for sure. But yeah, it felt like it was about, I don't know. I sat outside a good while today. Felt like it's about 70 something today. And it was sunny and hot. And I'm like, this is not the way it's supposed to be in November. Come on now. Come on. But now it's chilly. Hey, Pamela Tate. Long time no see, girl. Hope you're doing good. Hello, and welcome. I hope you're doing good. Hope everything's good in your hood. Glad you stopped in. Yeah. But the sun was shining. Hey, Hollywood, H17. Hello. Welcome. Hollywood. I wish I was in Hollywood right now. I'd climb up there to that Hollywood sign. I would. You have the fireplace on. Oh, that's always fun. Oh, prayers for you, Pamela. Pamela says she had a few seizures. So pray for Pamela. Yeah, that's not good, Pam. I'm sorry. One of your mods told me to go buy that, but I'm going back to H. Davis. My mod told you, I told you to go by Hollywood. Well, you go by whatever you want. You can go by Hollywood or H. Davis or whatever you want. Hey, Lisa B, always. Good to see you. Yeah, Pam, that's not good. You did. I know. And somebody sent me one that was on there too that I didn't see. I'm not going to play it because it was just showing her mother, or I don't know if it was her mother or not. It just showed the lady kind of bumping into her real hateful as she went and got the bag. And I'm like, holy moly. I wasn't really going to talk about that tonight, but I will kind of just touch on it a little bit because I want to get it clear. I personally don't think that is Summer. I don't. But I think it is a child, in my opinion, that is in trouble. And if it's true, and I don't know if it's true or not, if it is true that the lady don't have a birth certificate or social security card or anything like that, that's very concerning. They said that it was turned in, but why so long? There's so many questions. And the guy, it said that the guy was made to sleep on the porch when he got there. So, and he had a lot of charges. I don't know charges for what. Why was he made to sleep on the porch? But the very first one that I watched was the little girl that come up to the camera. To me, in my opinion, I think she was trying to signal the camera, whether she was aware what the camera would do, or I don't know. I just feel like she was kind of asking for help through the camera. And I just feel like it was sad. Now don't worry. Don't worry. They said it was reported and they put it on out in the public, because I saw on different things, why do y'all put it on? And they went, I don't know if they were talking to me or not. I really don't care. Why is it out there now? The little girl's picture's on there, blah, blah, blah. And I understand that to an extent. However, I didn't put her out there. She was already all over TikTok. The reason I put her out there was somebody needs to find this little girl and do a welfare check. Somebody needs to find her. And if there ain't nothing wrong with her, but if there is, somebody needs to get her. Hell, I heard even Candace said she's going to call CPS. Y'all can laugh at that if you want to. Somebody said, well, she didn't even take care of hers. Okay, good. Good. I don't care who does what. This little girl, whoever she is, everybody needs to sit up and take notice. And if she's fine, good. But if she's not, somebody may be saving her life. You can't do that with a shut mouth and closed eyes. Yes, and that video does need to go viral. Absolutely. So, by putting her out, whether it had been TikTok or YouTube or Facebook, we didn't put her in danger. The little girl is already in danger, and she needs help. Okay? She needs help. So that's all I know about it. I personally don't think it's summer. But then again, I don't know anything. Somebody else pointed out, and I've seen people and I've talked to people and agreed to disagreed on summer, Sebastian, this one, that one. It looks like it, don't look like it, whatever. Look, man, if Summer is alive, if she is, she's not going to look like what we, the public, think she should. Period. She's just not. Just saying. We can sit here and speculate all day, all night, 24/7. She's going to look like what God wants her to look like. But she's been gone. She's going to be in distress. She may be malnourished. She may be, for certain reasons, overweight, believe it or not, just in disguise. We don't know. But just so we're clear, I didn't put that out there because I thought it was 100% her. I didn't say that. So that's that. Hey, feel the love. Hello. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I know. Everything changes. Everything. Yep. But what I did want to talk about tonight, and thank you for all coming in here. I know other people was on, and I hate to cut into them, but it is what it is. And also, if people have to do a replay, that's fine. It's fine. I'm not about all these numbers and stuff, so that's fine. I'm just going to do it, and I'm not going to wait up. Y'all, I got to get my sleep. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. Dreaming of blue skies and sandy beaches. Well, honey, come on down. Maybe we can go see the beaches together. I do want to get down to the beach before I have to turn around and go back to Tennessee next week. I know it's going to be colder when I get up there. Lord bless it. Anyway, I thought I'd go sit on the beach. That was one of my mom's favorite places. And most of the time when she come, I didn't even want to go to the beach. I was like, oh, please, do you really want to go to the beach? Shame on me, huh? Shame on me. Never pass up an opportunity with your loved ones. Thank you, Lisa. But I did some catching up today, so I was pretty blessed to do that. But I wanted to talk about something a friend of mine had sent me. I think it was yesterday or whatever, but I was looking over it today, and I wanted to talk about the Great Smoky Mountains and some cold cases. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been to Smoky Mountains. I'm sure everybody has been to the Smoky Mountains. Surely. Y'all been to the Smoky Mountains? Put a 1 in the chat. Everybody loves the Smoky Mountains. They're beautiful. Beautiful. I've been going there since... Hey, Ann. I've been going there since I was... Make sure you're subscribed. Sometimes it don't show up if you're not. And then make sure the little bell, that's what I'm talking about, the little bell Make sure it's on all, I think. I done forgot how it works. Something when I'm coming on and trying to do my, what do you call that? Intro. There's some kind of box that pops up there now. I don't even know what it is. Gets in my way. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Every year you go to the Smokies and Pigeon Forge. Yeah, it's beautiful. You know, if you hadn't been there, you're literally missing something. If you haven't been there, you need to at least go there one time in your lifetime. One time. I've been going ever since I was a little girl, and that's probably the only part of Tennessee I really care for, honestly. And sometimes I say I would never move back to Tennessee. Sometimes I say, what was wrong with me? Because when I had a choice to move, because I've been coming here ever since I was a little girl too, and I chose to come here. But sometimes I go, what was wrong with you? You could have went to the mountains. What was wrong with you? Because I do like the snow once in a while. You got married there? Yeah, and then you can go over, to Cherokee, North Carolina. I love that. So when I always went, I always took my kids there when they were little too. Every one of them's been there. And go over to Cherokee, North Carolina. Yeah, I loved it. I love stuff like that. Bub, are you talking about Bub, Pamela Tate? The guy in Ohio that I brought out has not been found yet. You talking about Bub? Oh God, I'm gonna have to go back and look, and I'll do something else on him. Oh, that just really touched me too. Jesus. Thank you for telling me that, Pam. Miss Ann said, I can see the mountains from where I live, and it's gonna snow Monday here. Oh. Yeah, and I like to go. I've been in the snow too. Oh, it's just nice. And then they got the creeks, and they got beautiful creeks, waterfalls, and springs. And if you go in those creeks, ooh, they're cold, honey. They're cold, but it's fun. Hey, Rhonda. And I got an aunt that owns a cabin up there somewhere. I don't know. I've not been there yet. But it's the most visited national park in the United States, they say. And you've got Pigeon Forge at the bottom, Gatlinburg at the top, Cades Cove. It's all pretty touristy, but it's beautiful. It's just in my opinion, it's a dream come true. But people do live there, and people that live there love it. People that live there love it. Yeah, Cades Cove is pretty, Millie. And when it does snow, it is beautiful. It's something out of a magazine. There's nothing there from the people that live there except a lot of love. And they treat everybody that comes through there very nicely. You know, it's a happy place all the time. There's not much that stops anything that goes on up there. Not rain, sleet, snow, ice. You just got to make sure you have those snow tires if you go up certain parts, or they won't let you go through. Yeah, you'll need that for sure. But what I want to talk about is it was updated on Halloween, 10/31/24 by Wake TV. And there was thousands of people that was reported lost or missing in national parks, not just that park, in all the national parks every single year. But there were a few missing persons cases who disappeared in Smoky Mountains. Hey, James. Oh, yeah. Chattanooga and Signal Mountain and Overlook is beautiful. All that is beautiful right up there. Yep, all of it. Beautiful. Yep. So I can't stand the heat. I got COPD. Plus, I don't like to be hot. Right. Right. Yeah. I know. I was like, what was I thinking? Lorelei Chaz. Yeah. Well, I seen this was updated, and they said there was still a few missing, and they've turned into cold cases, and so they kind of wanted to bring them back up. And to this day, they're still unsolved. The National Parks spokesperson, her name is Cynthia Hernandez, and they spoke with her. The news spoke with her. They spoke with her Thursday about missing or lost persons cases in the national park. And she said that through July 22nd of this year, more than 2,200 people have been at the center of search and rescue incidents in national parks, all of them in 2024. She said that number, which includes data from more than 400 national parks statewide or parks nationwide, but she said when a child is temporarily separated from their parents, and then thank God that it's usually reunited with them at the visitor center. She said the majority of people who are considered lost in a national park are quickly found and reunited with their family by the rangers. So I got to thinking, as I was actually figuring all this out, it was at that very moment, y'all, my heart kind of sank. And I feel for everybody. Y'all know I have a heart. But then my brain started working, and every situation is different. Everything and everybody is different. But, and like Summer, okay, let's just take Summer, okay? And of course, she's different than Sebastian, for example, but Summer lives in that kind of territory. And in fact, she's pretty dang close. The problem with that is, and there's been a little controversy. You got one, she was reported going down in the basement, da 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 da. And I don't want to get into a big thing with that. We know that. We're not going to argue that case. I'm not going to argue that case. Okay? Then you got a report. Summer was seen walking down the road. I've said all along, what in the hell do you mean she's seen? Okay, whatever. Summer was seen walking at the end of the driveway. Okay, which one was it? I always said that. Then you say, Summer was last seen in the so-and-so 100 block of, I just can't with that mess, okay? I can't. But my point is, y'all get the drift. Why can they not find Summer? Now, we're going to move on with that and just get that out of my mouth. I'm sorry. I love that child to death, but we're not going there tonight. Now, we're going to go to Hendersonville, Tennessee. Hendersonville, Tennessee is nothing like the mountains or that. It's not like that. Y'all know what I feel happened to Sebastian. That's my opinion. I don't care. Millie feels different. Most of my mods feel different than I do. That's okay. We're adults. We don't have to argue. It's great. Fine. And we love each other at the end of the day. Now, but watch this. It just hit me. But why is it? You had the marshals. You had the freaking people going door to door. You had the ponds drained. You had helicopters. You had drones. You had dogs. You had AVTs. You had or ATVs. You had you know, Secret Service. You know, you had all the things. You covered miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. But you go up here and you can't find nothing without a trail. You had trail cams. You had, doorbell rings. You had all the things. And you have no trace of Sebastian over 8 months. Not at no stores, not at no busy lights, not on nobody's cars. Nothing, man. Nothing. But you go to Gatlinburg in the damn mountains, male, female, child. And we're just going to stick with Gatlinburg, although they said these statistics right here everywhere. Because, my heart just dropped. Somebody gets off track, off trail, goes missing. And they're usually found within 24 hours by a ranger and reunited with their family. Now, do you know what all is in those mountains alone? I just thought it was funny one time to act like I was driving off and a nice driveway up to the cabin. Nice. When my husband decided he was going to take a leak. And I didn't feel like waiting. But I thought it was funny. I'd give him a little scare. And a damn bear chased him down. It wouldn't have been too funny if that bear would have ate him, would it? Do y'all have a clue what all in 24 hours? Millie, shut up. We were younger. Do you have a clue what all is in there at nighttime and things? For a little kid? Or even if a predator was out up there or anything? But, you know, but it's, you know, you can step off in any direction and get turned around if you don't know your way around there, hiking or anything. But, oh, most everybody's found. Not all, but most. She said, a man was found in Smoky Mountains this week. The ranger said the bear was having a feast on him. The man had paid for a week of camping and tent. And these bears are bad the last few years. Yeah, they are. Hello, Spirit Mist. Yeah, they are. So, I don't know, y'all. It just made me think. Y'all know I be thinking crazy sometimes. I just don't know. But again, I wasn't here to be talking about them other cases, but I had to throw them in because I'm just thinking, hold up. If that's possible, why is it not possible to find these other missing kids? I don't get it. When you have all the resources, I don't get that. I don't know. I just don't know why somebody like that can't be found unless people don't want them found. And I really think it's sad. And I'm not saying, I'm not going to sit here tonight. I ain't going to say I ain't ever going to do it, but I ain't going to sit here tonight and say, okay, it's the parents or it's this or it's that or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I'm just asking a question. Why can't they be found? Why? And who is to blame for them to not be found? I don't know. This has gone on way too long. Nana, you know, I've always wondered, especially after what all happened, I'll say it for you, in our opinions, something's definitely off with that guy. You know, we all know that. But the park rangers in the mountains say most people lost are found within 24 hours by park rangers and return to their parents. I just don't understand why it's that simple, and I'm just curious about that. If you ever been there, you know. And if you ever been, okay, Ann, I love you too. You too. You have a good night. Enjoy your company. She said, I don't understand any of it anymore. Yeah, it is starting to be real disturbing and crazy. It really is. But there's thank you, Rhonda, for becoming a new member. Welcome to the Smiley Squad. Woo-hoo! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you. But there's a list of 25 cold cases that the National Park Service has on its website. 4 of those are from the Great Smoky Mountains. They say 25 of them may seem like a lot. Well, I say 1 seems like a lot. But they say it's not. They say Yosemite has 10, and they say Dennis Lloyd Martin is the oldest missing person case in East Tennessee. Let me see if I got a picture of him. I'm sure I do. All right, this is him. And then they did that was him when he was a kid, when he went missing. That's how they did him when he grew up. Dennis, he started missing when he went missing in East Tennessee on June 14th, 1969. 1969. He was 6 years old at the time. Look at that little face. 6 years old at the time. Dennis disappeared while playing hide and seek in a Spence Field near the Appalachian Trail. So, according to his profile on the National Missing and Unidentified Person System, he disappeared behind a bush, never to be seen again. In that case, it's possible somebody grabbed him because he was playing hide and seek behind a bush and he was never seen again. That's just a speculation. You've read about him, Millie? Yeah, it's sad. He was wearing a red t-shirt, green shorts, white socks, Oxford shoes, and he had dark brown hair, wavy hair, and brown eyes. They updated a photo of what he might look like in 2014, and he would have been 51 at that time. Hey, Margaret. Welcome. His dad was sitting outside with the kids. That's so sad. And then we got Teresa. They called her Trini Gibson. She was on a high school trip October 8th, 1976. She disappeared when she was hiking with her group back from Andrews Bold Trail, formerly known as Klingman's Dorm, or what is it called? Klingman's Dorm? They don't have it anymore. I think that's what it's called. No, Klingman's Dome. That's what it is, Klingman's Dome. She was last seen around 2:50 p.m. by a few others in the group. Hold on. This is her right here. Now, she was, oh no, that's not her. That's not her. Teresa Trini Gibson. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Oh, that's her. She only had one picture. That's her right there. Sorry. She was a young girl. This is the one that went with her group. Then we had this lady. She was Thelma Pauline Polly, they called her, Polly Melton. This woman right here was tall. You wouldn't think so, but anyway, she was from Florida, okay? And she disappeared in a Deep Creek area of the Smoky Mountains more than 40 years ago. She was hiking with two friends, September 25th, 1981. And when she walked over a hill out of the view, she was just gone. Klingmanstone, that's it. Yeah. Hey, borrowed angel, beautiful. I hope you're doing okay. Okay, Margaret. But yeah, so she walked out and she walked over that hill and she was gone. A few hours later, her friends called and reported her missing. According to the Charlie Horse Project, Melton was familiar with the trails, and they said she would be 5'11". She weighed 180 pounds, brown eyes, red hair. But if she was living today, she'd be 101 years old. That's sad. That's sad. Then you have Derek Luking. I think he's the last. I think he's the young guy. Yeah. This one right here. And there's a tip line for him, and it's 888-653-0009. He was 23 years old at the time he went missing. He was leaving Cherokee, North Carolina hotel on March 3rd, 2012. But his car was found parked in the lower lot of the Newfound Gap at the state line right there. And he was reported missing after he was first seen. So he was described as 5'11", and he weighed 220 pounds, green eyes, brown hair, and a short beard. Brown hair. So if you know any one of these people at the national, or that was at the national park or anything like that, please report it immediately. And if you know anyone that goes missing that you're with, or you think you walked by anyone that's in trouble at a national park, they say don't wait, report it, because somebody might need help. And if you report it, the sooner the better, because there's a chance that they can be saved. And it's better safe than sorry. If your friends don't check in with you, don't hesitate to check on them. Go to the rangers, go to the visitor center, call 911. Everybody's phone don't work out in certain areas, which I've always had phone service in Gatlinburg, but everybody don't. Some places may not. A little tip, if you go hiking or something, or just out for the day, it's a wise idea also to carry a backpack, carry you some extra water, snacks. Flashlight. Yes, some places don't have that cell service, Borrowed Angel. You're right. And look, you could slip, and look, some of them mountains are pretty deep. I would suggest you wear bright clothing if you're going out, because if you're laying there, I'm just saying, if you slip and fall, nobody might not see you if you don't have on a bright color shirt, you know. Act like it's summertime on the beach and wear one of these hot pink shirts or something like that. I'm just saying. I'd rather be looking all ugly than, yeah, bring a compact mirror. Yeah. I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry. These things happen. Things happen you would not believe in your wildest dreams. And if there's nothing we haven't learned on YouTube, it's the craziest stuff that you wouldn't believe happens. And it's very true stories. And people would really look at you like you were psycho if you told them something like that out of your mouth, if you didn't know it yourself. I'm just saying. So I hope this has been helpful. Who knows? Maybe somebody on here is somewhere alive. We don't know. And maybe somebody out there will see this, and who knows? We don't know nothing. Smiley don't know nothing. But I just hope it helped y'all learn a little bit of education about these mountains. If nothing else, go visit the Great Smoky Mountains. They are beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, you never know. You never know. You never know. But I wanted to come on here again and say hello and let you know that I was thinking about you. And I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. And it's good to see you. And I shall be back tomorrow. And I'm actually glad that I did, because again, I wasn't going to say anything about it. But again, I 100% don't think that's summer. But I think whoever it is does need help. And hopefully, I hope whoever she is, they find that information and gets helped. Oh, thank you, Borrowed Angel. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'll try to find something else and do tomorrow. And I hope y'all have a good night. Enjoy it. Sleep well. Until all the missing Tennessee are found or justice comes, staying away from Tennessee completely. I can't blame you. I can't say I blame you. Thank you all for joining. That's right. Thank you for joining. So, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. Just do something. And I'll see you later. Bye.